I truly believe that there is a human need for connection. And I know that within our university, Tec de Monterrey, there are a whole lot of different ways to be able to join the community. But today, I want to propose to you a new way.
Okay, so now see the area behind me? This is the place that I'm talking about. This is the area that we know as the fountain. Look, it's meant to be here as a place to relax, but even you can hear that it's really noisy around here. And it never gets much use.
Now, we know all this because of the signs at play. According to Seebeck, the fountain here is an icon of a fountain. Now stay with me. The seating here acts as an index of comfort, alongside with the shadows cast by the trees, which acts as an indication of shelter. In the case of signal, the path that surrounds the space is a cue to the community that they can access the area. Furthermore, there are natural signs in this environment that include sunshine and grass. Placing these objects here, Tec is trying to communicate to us, members of the community, a specific message. In this case, we are being invited by Tec to take a step away and have a moment to relax. And this is all done through the communication model of Jacobson, his language functions. Now look, I don't want to get all technical with you. So, for now, let's just think about how Tec is trying to convey a message to us. And there's different things that come into play. There's the context of the situation, there's the context behind the signs, there's the meaning. There's all these different functions for us to understand what Tec is trying to tell us to do. So we're going to need to be able to acknowledge what the space is as a collective, and we also must value it as a collective. So there's certain dichotomies at play, with the central one being productivity as a marginalized belief, relaxation being the core value. This is part of Lotman's theory on the semispheres. For example, there's also shade and no shade. There's another dichotomy placing shade in the center of the semisphere. What is in the center of the semisphere is what we value the most.
Now look, we can all acknowledge that by highlighting relaxation as being a center part of the semisphere is a great thing. And it's against the ideals of productivity as a way of life. But Tec and our community has this kind of space all around the campus, so we don't need it here. It's noisy, it's unnecessary, and like I said, nobody ever uses it. We even have a building dedicated to it, the Espacio de Reflexión. We don't need this space for that specific purpose.
I'm suggesting that we change this space for something with more purpose. We create it into an area with a community vegetable garden. Currently, the myths of this area, as identified using baths, is that the community members are invited to take shelter and comfort away from the busy day using this fountain space. This can easily change. If we were able to convert the fountain area into a more practical collective quarter, the veggie garden, we'll be able to have a much better use of this space that is more practical to us, members of the Tec community.
Now look, we just need to remove the fountain and the chairs that are around and add some raised bed, get some soil, get some plants, and maybe even a QR code that will have more information for people to join. Now, look, I need your help in doing this, okay? There's already some people interested, so we will be meeting here on the 17th of June in this location, and we'll be able to have a collective discussion where we can talk about our collective needs and wants for this space. I need you here so then we can spend 2 hours talking about our needs, write them down, make posters, and walk on over to the Tec main buildings and give them our collected, demanded wants for this area. So I want you here to help me and join this. If we do this, we can get something that is created by the people for the people. I'll see you here on the 17th of June at 10 a.m.